Good morning and welcome to this hearing of Subcommittee C of the Licensing and Public Protection Committee of Birmingham City Council. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody attending at the moment, so the committee is going to adjourn for 15 minutes to allow people making representations to attend. Can we pause the live stream, please? Good morning, I am Councillor Nikki Brennan and I will be chairing this hearing of the Subcommittee C of Licensing and Public Protection Committee of Birmingham City Council. So I'm going to advise that this meeting is a public meeting. It will be webcast for live or subsequent broadcast via the Council's YouTube site via the link in the agenda, and that members of the press and public may record and take photographs except when there are confidential or exempt items. Members are reminded that they must declare all relevant pecuniary and non-pecuniary interests arising from any business to be discussed at this meeting. If a disclosable pecuniary interest is declared, members must not take part in that agenda item, and any declarations will be recorded in the minutes of the meeting. Can members please note the public part of the meeting held on the 28th of July 2021?
Agreed.
Can I welcome you to this hearing for an application in respect of 23A St Mary's Row, Moseley, Birmingham, B13 8HW. I will begin with some introductions. As stated previously, I am Councillor Nikki Brennan and I will be chairing this meeting of the Licensing Subcommittee. With me are other members of the subcommittee, Councillor Diane Donaldson and Councillor Mary Locke. Also present in the meeting are the following officers: Licensing Officer David Kennedy.
Good morning, Chair.
Licence Committee Manager Katie Townsend.
Good morning, Chair.
And Committee Lawyer Joanne Swampali.
Good morning, Chair.
As we have no parties, I will not ask them to identify themselves this morning, and I will go to asking David to present the report.
Thank you, Chairman. Kathleen Westwood applied on the 30th of July 2021 to vary the premises licence for the premises at 23A St Mary's Row, Moseley, Birmingham, B13 8HW. The purpose of the report before the committee today is to consider the scope of the variation application as detailed in section 1 of the report, the effect of which, if approved, would be to extend the hours for the sale of alcohol for consumption on the premises only by 1 hour up until 2 AM on Friday and Saturday. There being no changes Sunday to Thursday. To reduce the sale of alcohol for consumption off the premises by 1 hour to 12 midnight daily. To extend the hours for the provision of live music and recorded music by 1 hour up until 1 AM on Friday and Saturday. To extend the hours for the provision of late night refreshment by 1 hour up until 1 AM Sunday to Thursday, and by 2 hours up until 2 AM Friday and Saturday. To extend the opening hours of the premises by 1 hour until 2 AM Friday, Saturday and Sunday. A representation has been received from the Planning Department, which is attached to Appendix 1. The primary concern is that there is a condition on that planning permission preventing the front doors of the premises being used between the hours of 10 PM and 8 AM the following morning. The variation application is attached at Appendix 2. The current premises licence is attached at Appendix 3, which members will note that the current licence permits the premises to remain open for the sale of alcohol up until 1 AM currently. Site location plans are attached at Appendix 4. When carrying out its licensing functions, a licensing authority must have regard to Birmingham City Council's statement of licensing policy and the guidance issued by the Secretary of State under Section 182 of the Act. The authority is required to take such steps as it considers appropriate for the promotion of the four licensing objectives. The options available to the committee today are to grant the variation application, to refuse the whole or part of the application, or to modify the conditions of licence. Chair, as neither the applicant nor the objector are present, we can have to assume that they merely wish to rely upon their written evidence that's formed part of the report, being the application and the representation notice. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, David. I will now ask all parties to leave the Microsoft Teams meeting, and the members, the committee lawyer and the committee manager will go into private session while the subcommittee makes its decision. You will be notified of the decision of the subcommittee within 5 working days. Thank you. Can we pause the live stream, please?